Assalamualaikum and welcome to another Zealfit vlog episode of project Zealfit 2.1. Today, I'm back here on Wednesday, 12th of January, and today, first thing that I'm going to do is to move this closer to the IPF platform. Some of the plates I will have to put it on the Pressera half rack, and some of them will be on this plate rack, including all the 20s, 15s and 10s, so that we have at least a complete set to work on the combo rack, with the combo rack. I've not decided whether I want to put the rest of my IPF plates on the Pressera half rack. The reason is because I don't have enough sport training plates, or at least those with same colors, because I've got a mix and match of them. I've got like the black ones right now because I've sold most of my the colored sport training plates, the old ones that I have, and I don't want to convert my stock into a showroom unit, because unless I'm opening up this place again for people to come and train, then it doesn't make sense for me to just take it out of stock and put it as a showroom unit. Okay, so apart from doing this, which is going to take probably an hour or so, because maybe less than an hour, because they're so heavy. Apart from that, I am planning to actually bring the extra foam, the SVR foam that I have up here, and then start laying out the SVR platform so that we can clear as much space as possible and we can have a decent overview of how this place is going to look like, because it's still in a mess. Still have a lot of things that we can clear out. So that is something that I want to do. Also, if I have time, I might want to bring the dumbbells up. That means I have to dismantle the light rack and bring it down, and then bring the dumbbells up, which at this point of time I'm not too sure what is the best way of doing it. Okay, actually that didn't take too long, probably less than half an hour, less than 10 minutes maybe. Okay, so this is done, good, alhamdulillah. So this will be the powerlifting area, and so right now, as I mentioned, I'm going to bring the SVR foam over here, and and then just sort out all the SVR stuff over on one side so we can clear some of the space in front of the other platforms. And then I think dismantling the light rack. Probably I'm just going to move the light rack closer to the middle, and then just try to bring the dumbbells up here. We'll see how that looks like and see how everything falls into place. I'm not sure whether you are able to see it from the video, but up there's a yellow bonded foam for the SVR, and I need to bring it down. Now the problem is I need to move that big tire aside so that the reach truck can access. So it's a bunch of work to do, a lot of heavy lifting. Okay, so firstly I need to move all this, what do you call this, canisters? It's actually battery water. Maybe I'll just put it somewhere here. This is supposed to be water for disinfecting the gym as part of the SOP. Obviously, we have this really humongous tire, which is so dirty, and this needs to be moved aside. We've got another canister here. Oh, they're so bloody heavy. We have the failed project, which is the deadlift platform that I wanted to build, but unfortunately I couldn't find the right manufacturer to do this consistently. So I abandoned the project because I think that's a lot more better use for my money, for the to grow the business, and this is not it at this particular moment. Now that everything is out of the way, I need to move the sandbags, and after I move the sandbags, I think I can use the reach truck and then just bring that down, hopefully, inshallah. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna bring it down, and then this is my first time, by the way, trying to take this thing down. I didn't put that thing up in the first place, it was done by my friend. Bismillah. Alright, I think that's as far as I can go. I hope the fork goes deep enough to lift it up, which I think it will, inshallah. Oh. Looks fine. Is it hitting the wall? Nope. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. Turn back, turn back. Nope. Whoa. Yep, I want to make my life easier. I just don't want to maneuver within this tight space. I'm not that proficient yet. Yep, easier this way. I could really use this. These are important. Okay. Really, really important. Now that the pallet is back up there, it's time to move this bonded foam upstairs. So first, let's just get this on here so that I don't have to roll it across the warehouse. It's damn heavy. Oh, are you gonna roll? Fork up. Let's go. Okay, so we got the bonded foam up. But now I have to reach out and then grab it and put it over here. So my concern is that it doesn't, any slight movement, it might just roll over the other side. So I'm gonna have to be careful not to move things drastically. Bismillah. Should have tilted down the fork, but I didn't want it to roll down and then hit the aircon, because there's not a lot of space to work with. Alhamdulillah. What are these birds doing here? Okay. There you go. Voila. As you can see here, that's the SVR platform. This is the top part of the platform. And then we have to clear all those plates out, and then the yellow rubber is what sits underneath this black rubber, and then obviously we have the actual wooden platform over there that we need to bring here. So the only thing missing are the 6 smaller bonded foam for the drop zones. Otherwise we have a complete SVR platform. So looking at how dirty the floor is at the moment, I'm probably just gonna wait until my new vacuum comes, and then I'm just gonna vacuum this whole place, and then we're gonna put the mats or the foams on at the SVR platform corner here. I think that would be a better idea. But in any case, I can already relocate all the ICVR items on this side so that we can free up the space on the rest of the area. Okay, so now I guess I'm actually ahead of schedule because of this. I am thinking that I'll probably probably just move it in front, move the light rack in front, and then I'll bring the dumbbells up. But looking at, I need to clear that space up first. Okay, so let's do that, and hopefully I get as much done because I'm gonna leave early today to go to the kedai langsir. What do you call it in English? The shop that makes your drapes. So I have to go there and get a quotation to put the drapes on the at the window. I've cleared out that space. I've moved the SVR wooden platform from here all the way to the other side, and I've also moved the light rack in front. So we have this whole wall to put the dumbbells. So I'm going to see how it fits. Okay, here's what I've done over the last half an hour. So I dismantled the Evo dumbbell rack for 5 pairs, and also the XF dumbbell rack, which is for 10 pairs if I'm not mistaken. By right, it's not a one person's job. I think it's better to do it with at least someone else. But Alhamdulillah, I managed to do it everything by myself again. But I do not recommend this to anyone. Better get some help if you can. So now I've got the Evo dumbbell rack on the reach truck, and I'm going to bring it up slowly because these things are really heavy. I mean, last thing that I want is them dropping from above. And I'm going to do it very slowly, inshallah. I hope they're light enough for me to just take it off the pallet and onto the first floor, inshallah. So let's do this and hope that everything goes well. So what you see here is that we have brought up the first batch of the racks, dumbbell racks up here, alhamdulillah, safely. So now it's a matter of getting it off the pallet. And I have few items on the pallet here that I need to take off first before I take out this particular frame. And this particular frame is actually quite heavy, and I was supposed to dismantle everything, but I decided not to because it's not that heavy for me to carry it off, inshallah. But so I only took out the top portion of it. But before I take that particular frame off, I need to take all these small items off first. So let's do it carefully and slowly, because I don't want to have sudden movements where it might shake the frame a little bit, that it might fall off to one side, because it's just ngam. It's just exactly the width of the pallet, and if I move it a little bit, it will drop by one side, and I'm just afraid that it will just topple over if that happens. So let's just do this carefully, and hopefully everything goes well. Obviously, this is not a one person's job. If possible, do get some help from your friends to help you out when you are disassembling or installing all this equipment. They're not light; they're very heavy, and especially when you have situation like this where you need to be extra careful in terms of transporting or bringing the equipment up or down. It's best that you work with someone else. But in my case, all of my friends have their day jobs, so this is my day job, so I have to do this by myself, and I feel that I can confidently do it safely, so that's why I'm doing it. But obviously, as you've seen in the previous episode, where some big items like the wooden platform, things that I cannot carry by myself, obviously I need help. But otherwise, I try to be as independent as I can, and hopefully this place can be up and running sooner than later. As you can see behind me there, those I've already reassembled the dumbbell racks, and surprisingly the Evo dumbbell rack is the one that causing me a lot of problems and backache. But I managed to reinstall it, and I think that is it for me today. I am absolutely tired. The dumbbell racks really took out a lot from me, and the next step would be to bring the dumbbells upstairs, and that requires a lot of energy, so I'm not gonna risk injuring myself just because I want things done quickly. So I think I've done quite a bit for today. Just to recap, I've moved the IPF plates to the combo rack corner, and then I've brought up the SVR foam, although I did not do what I set out to do, but that's because I think the place is too dirty and it needs to be vacuumed and cleaned first before laying down all these rubber mats and also the platform itself. And then obviously the last one that I did is to bring up the dumbbell rack. Now, as for the dumbbell racks, I think they fit nicely to the whole area. However, the Evo dumbbell rack is a bit out of place because it's not center, as you can see. So this is the IPF platform, and then it's cutting inside, and I don't like how it looks, so most likely I'll probably move it somewhere else where it looks nicer. And at this moment, for the dumbbells, it's not about practicality, because usually people just take the dumbbells and then they can just go to a particular place where they want to use them. And because the space is small, I doubt that there's going to be a lot of practical problems. I just want the space to look as decent as possible and as functional as possible. That's the goal, and I think for today that's all that I can do. I've reached my limit, and I'm going to go home early, and like I mentioned, I need to go to the place that sells these drapes, langsir, and hopefully we get that. Hopefully it's not too expensive though, because I don't want to spend a lot of money. I just want to make sure that it is quite hot in this particular area, and obviously the heat will travel across, and because the space is open, even though we have the aircon up there, it's not going to really cool down the whole place, but it's not going to make it too hot either. But so with the drapes, I hope that the place will be cooler, right? So it's more comfortable for people to train, inshallah. So anyway, thank you for watching this Zealfit 2.1. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. And I'm sorry that I haven't been doing a lot of product reviews. I've just been busy with this 2.1 project, and I've got a lot of I have a couple of shipments, or at least I had one shipment come in, and I'm going to have another one in a couple of weeks, so I'm focusing a lot on that. And there are no new products that I'm bringing in. I do plan to do some comparison videos, especially with the old bench and the new bench, but because everything is flooded, it's like I'll just postpone it for a while. Inshallah, I'll make more Eleiko product reviews for you guys to see. And until then, just pray that that we will be doing better and better, and that we will succeed, inshallah. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next Zealfit vlog or Zealfit review. Bye guys.